First question. How did you draw your roadmap to success in life?
I draw my roadmap in success in a quote, "You are nothing but a number of days." It made me realize to appreciate a little things because there is nothing permanent in this world.
What did you consider as essential factor that lead to the precision of your life success?
For me, determination, passion, love, hard work. Those are most important characteristics that I possess that make my success a fruitful one.
What what did you perceive as determinants of success that will make you happy?
My family. I think that whatever I do, it's for them. That is why I do everything in my power to achieve my goal and be successful.
Had you made your loved ones your family collateral contributors of your success?
Yes, of course. Because for me, they attribute a lot. Especially my parents that give a sacrifice, financial aspect to provide everything. And yeah, they are.
How does your present condition affect the roadmap you charted a long time ago?
For me, it gives a delay or a little bit stop. Because in 20 years, I'm still trying to study in first year college that was supposed to be a year ago. But because of this pandemic and my condition, it it gave me a lot of restrictions and parang barriers to do what I charted a long time ago.
Have you thought of attaining or not attaining anymore what you had drawn before?
Yes, I will attain it, no matter what. Maybe not now, but somehow in the future.
Can you narrate the history of your present physical condition from onset until a present?
Of course, I have a chronic heart disease since I was 3 years old. My parents found it because I played a lot and suddenly I got what do you call this? Out of breath. They took me to the hospital and that's when they found out that I have a chronic heart disease or heart failure.
Do you have a family members or relatives who are also suffering from or somewhat similar or related to what you have right now?
Yes, I do. My relatives in my mother's side has a asthma and my second cousin has a heart disease like me.
Prior to the onset of the present condition, did you indulge in the use of illicit drugs, change smoking, and spending time for too much worrying?
Yes, the later I can what do you call this? That is one of my fear because I worry a lot. I get anxious. What if this will be my last day, or what if it will get worse? My condition. So yeah, I worry a lot. I mean, every day almost.
Prior to the onset of the present condition, had you been into any form of physical activity like indoor and outdoor individual or team sport, fitness exercise program, and recreational activities like trekking, leisure walking? If so, at what age did you start and end your participation? How regular had you done to it? How many days a week? How much time you spend for the activity every session? Less than or more than 30 minutes?
My recreational activities siguro, I think, leisure walking. I started it at the age of 15 years old. Until now, I get to walk on the esplanade, around I think, mga more than 30 minutes siguro. Because if I get tired, I stop a little bit, then continue walking. I walk. I don't jog because my heart can't.
What were your doctor advice now on dieting? compliance to medication and physical activity. What medication did your doctor prescribe? Can you tell me what these are for? How long you have been taking all of this?
My doctor advised me to avoid fatty and oily foods, less carbohydrates, and a lot of fruits and vegetables intake. And as for my medication, I have two medication, which is losartan and furosemide. Losartan is good for lowering body pressure, blood pressure, lowering blood pressure so that my heart can pump, or the blood pressure can pump through my heart.
How long you have been taking all of this?
17 years na.
If you were to look back, what lifestyle practices you have changed to prevent the onset of your present medical condition? To reach the realm of success and happiness in life you dream of way back then. Is physical inactivity like lack of exercise one of those you would consider worth changing so as not to succumb to what you have now?
There's really nothing that I could change because my disease started at the age of 3 years old. So I think I didn't do anything to make this disease, and I'm just hopeful for my family that I can carry on.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Can I have an interview with you?
Sure.
First question. How did you draw your roadmap to success in life?
Be dedicated to every single goals, and reaching the majority of them will make the chance of success even greater.
What did you consider as essential factor that led to the fruition of your life success?
My will, my passion, and hard work. Those are acquirement of my life success.
What did you perceive as determinants of success that will make you happy?
My partner and my family, because they are the reason why I'm fighting.
Had you made your loved ones, your family, collaterals contributors of your success?
Yes.
How does your present condition affect the roadmap you charted a long time?
The process of my success delayed.
Have you thought of attaining or not attaining anymore what you had drawn before?
Yes, I will attain it. Not now, but when I can, I will continue to attain.
Can you narrate the history of your present medical condition from the onset until the present?
Yes, of course. I had tuberculosis in 2019 to 2020. I have been fighting tuberculosis for about a year. I contracted tuberculosis because of excessive smoking, and I found out that I had tuberculosis when I started coughing so much that I came to the point where I coughed up blood. I also felt chest pain and fatigue.
Do you have family members or relatives who are also suffering from or somewhat similar or related to what you have right now?
No.
What are the diseases common in your family?
My mother had cancer, and that was the reason why. That was the reason for her death.
Prior to the onset of the present condition, did you indulge in the use of illicit drugs, change smoking, and spending time for too much worrying?
Yes, because before I got sick, I was addicted to vices, which is the reason that led me to that situation.
Prior to the onset of the present condition, had you been into any form of the physical activity like indoor and outdoor, individual or team sport, fitness exercise program, and recreational activities like trekking, leisure walking? If so, at what age did you start and end your participation? How regular had you done it? How many days a week? How much time you spend for the activity every session? Less than or more than 30 minutes?
When I was studying, I was active in sport. In fact, I was a varsity player in futsal or football. I was active in the sports for the age of 15 to 19. About times to 6 times a week and 2 hours per session. More than 30 minutes.
What were your doctor advice now on dieting, compliance to medication, and physical activity? What medication did your doctor prescribe? Can you tell me what these are for? How long you have been taking all of this?
My doctor advised me to eat foods that rich in vitamin A, C, and E, and also avoid vices. For the medication, I am taking rifampin, pyrazinamide, and ethambutol. Rifampin antibiotic used to prevent and treat tuberculosis and other infections. I took medicine when I was still sick in 2019 until I recovered in 2020.
If you were to look back, what lifestyle practices you would have changed to prevent the onset of your present medical condition? To reach the realm of success and happiness in life you dreamed of way back then. Is physical inactivity like lack of exercise one of those you would consider worth changing so as not to succumb to what you have now?
If there was anything I could change in my life, then it was to avoid vices like smoking and drink too much alcohol.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you!